who was chasing him since the day he swung his brother's birthright. I'm not discussing economics. It will not be very correct to economics. The legality over cash is a spirit called money. You don't have a business because money has been died. And money is a dominion you acquire. You win that dominion first. And in the question that win that dominion, there is a question of your giving, your sacrifice. The one you tie to the arm because you want to run away is called opportunity cost. Another thing is conflicting for the same money. Your child's school fees is calling for the same money. So the money you want to run away for school fees. You want to run away to go and stand for school fees. The Bible says you tie the sacrifice and bind it to the arm of the altar. Why are you tying it? Why are you binding it? The thing you want to run because of opportunity cost. The opportunity cost is also real. This one is also real. You are foregoing this one for this. Tie it. I show you a few things and close. When we say giving, we classify it. Number one, there is a, please, thank you, foundational spiritual law on ending the dominion. There is a giving for financial stability. There is a kind of giving. That one, even if you were not born again, even if you didn't know Jesus, if you engage it, you will be financially stable. Even if you never knew Jesus, if you are engaged in it, it is part of pure religion. You will be financially stable. Giving for financial stability. Go back to Proverbs. Because you see, our journey to Christianity is coming from somewhere. And there is no how we can throw away where we are coming from. Till today, if you were connected to Jesus, Jesus will zoom you back to Abraham. Even Jesus is said to be the seed of Abraham. If he then be Christ, then are ye Abraham's seed, according to the promise. That the blessings of Abraham might come on us, the Gentile. He had to redeem a set of people from the curse of the law. Galatians 3:13-14. Give for financial stability. When I mean financial stability, it may not necessarily mean you are going up or you are not coming down. Last year you were okay. This year you are okay. Next year, with the way you are going, you will be okay. 2030, with the way you are going, if you continue, you will still be okay. Financial stability. That your times can be financially stable. There is a kind of giving that procures it. And I didn't just say it for English grammatical purpose. It was scriptures that said it. I saw the scriptures, and I show you. I'll just show you three scriptures. Number one, Proverbs chapter 28, verse 27. So the first impression behind this giving is to help satisfy the demand of the law for financial stability. And the law of financial stability states that when you give to the poor, you lend to God. Therefore, there are two possibilities that lending to God will afford you. Now, the law of giving originally was stated in Luke chapter 8, Luke chapter 6, verse 38. It is a law. Give, shall be given unto you. No. It is called actions and reaction. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. So you can analyze it. You can analyze it. That this answer is because of this thing that happened. 1 plus 1 does not need arguments because of the two. But if they don't put 2 there, they can argue it. So no, this one is 7. Whether they write 1 and the second one plus the second place now do like this. Now say, this other one resembles 7. Now 7 though. The other one say, no, that one. The other one say, na 7 though. The other one say, na 1. He say, why would they argue? Let us look at the answer. He say, what will do? What and what will be what? He say, 1 plus 1. That makes that 1 again. So the answer ends the argument. Is that okay? He said the harvest that this produce and the argument of why should we follow the Lord. Give, it shall be given unto you. Does your life repel being given to? If no, give. Does your life refuse, reject, contradict being given to? If no, he said, give, it shall be given unto you. Let's find out, because there are various kinds of giving. The first one we're talking about for financial stability. 1. He that giveth, no, Proverbs chapter 28, verse 27. He that giveth unto the poor shall not lack. Remember, the word shall not lack, meaning he always have. Do you understand? Oh, in this place, it's not, this scripture is not giving us any impression of sufficiency. It's not giving us impression of surplus, but it's giving us impression of stability. It's giving us impression of minimum. He said you will not come below this. You will be at least here. Shall not lack. I heard people say, I don't lack, but it's not as if I have much, but I'm not lack. It's not giving an impression of excess. And it didn't give us impression of surplus. But it tells us the person will not lack. Whose person? He that giveth unto the poor shall not lack. Yet the next thing. But he that hideth his eye shall have many a cause. So to withdraw away from helping the poor is a way of incurring plenty curses. I show you Proverbs chapter 22, verse 9. He that has a bountiful eyes shall be blessed, for he giveth of his bread to the poor. So the blessedness in this place, verse 28 later, help us to understand that the blessedness of this bountiful eye of giving out of your food to somebody that is hungry is that you will be stable. The blessedness is that you will not fall short standard. You will not come below the ability to afford your basic necessity. You may not be able to sponsor your luxury, but the basic essentials, you will be able to stand in between and play your game. The excess will not be enough, if at all there's any, to sponsor luxury. But within the parameter of everyday life, you'll be able to do normal things. That's scripture is telling us. Look at Proverbs chapter 19, verse 17. He that hath pity on the poor lendeth unto the Lord. And that, underline that, and that which he giveth, or that which he has given, will God repay him again. If English is good enough, he that lendeth, he that hath pity unto the poor, lends unto the Lord. And the thing, that which he has given, the thing where he give, God will repay him that thing. So that why? So that when anything leave you to the poor, it will have to return back, so that you will still be normal. You will still be okay, so that you will not lack. It returns you back to stability. So helping the poor procures your stability. You want to be stable in life? Remember the needy. You want to be stable in life? Remember the poor. There is a higher call. Let's take one octave higher. I show you 2 Corinthians So that you won't say you read all just from the old segment of the Bible. Actually, everything we now constitute with that are now constituted in the new segment of the Bible were flipped from the Old Testament. There wouldn't have been new if there was no old. Jesus of the seed of the woman, which woman? The woman before the old. And then the offspring of that woman need to go through what was old. So that the old become the reason for new. Otherwise, no new. 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 9. As it is written. 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 9. As it is written. This thing is written. I have it here. It's time. I'm dodging it now because of time. I have where it was written. As it is written. This man has dispatched abroad. Meaning generosity. Don't give here and there. He has given to the poor. His righteousness remaineth forever. He is stable. His own righteousness did not diminish. Even though we were not given the impression of increase. But there was no diminished. It didn't drop. It didn't decrease. He says he has given. So because he gave to the poor, didn't make him less. Because stability was sponsored for him. Then the second part is giving for financial increase or for financial dominion.